Oh.
Matter of fact, you know, I'm about to shut it down. Shut it down. Y'all do magic? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Huh? You know what type of magic I do? I make a lie disappear. I make a lie disappear by telling the truth.
Which one is this?
That's cool. Cool. All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostle, Elder Great Millstone, taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect. To the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, because they shall have us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, which means he exists. The Son's name is Yahawashi, which means he is the deliverer. All right, he is the beer, he is the savior, because he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right, it's the church of Philadelphia, once again on the highways and hedges, coming to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, aka America, aka shit, man, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, Sodom and Egypt, if you will. That's a say. You know, uh, of course, if you pay attention to prophecies and things of that nature, we're at the end, man. But things are getting a lot more intense. All right, things are getting so much more intense. That's why it's the so more. That's why the Lord said when He come back, He said, "So He find faith on earth." Man. You know, you got to keep the faith. You gotta keep pushing, man. You know. The closer you get to the end, the more harder. I don't want to say harder, but that's the right word to use. Because even Yahawashi, when he was at the end, when Yahawashi was coming, matter of fact, if we could grab that, let's go to when Yahawashi was in the Garden of Gethsemane, and he asked, he said, if it all be so, take away this cup from me. You know? So that's Yahawashi, and that's when he was coming, like he knew it. Yahawashi knew all things. That's why he's the Alpha and Omega. But he was coming to the end of his ministry, which Yahawashi ministry wasn't that long, man. But when he came to minister, what's up, brother? When he came to minister, he told you a whole lot in a short amount of time. You know? He told you a lot in a short amount of time. Right? And then at the same token, that's why, and it's so evident. That's why he was telling the disciples, like, you know what, stay up. He said, yo, you can't stay with me for 1 hour? And guess what? That's what the Lord said. In 1 hour, Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. You know? So we coming to the end, so you can't stay up this last hour for 60 minutes. Just think about 60 minutes. That's how long it's going to take for this place to be destroyed. And dog, if you want to do the research, matter of fact, I'm going to look it up. And this is how furious the Lord is with this place. And we're going to look up how long it took to build America. Why they say Rome wasn't built in a day and all that. We're going to look up how long it took to build America. And the Lord said He's going to destroy it in 1 hour. 60 minutes. You know? And that's how you know that's the words Yahawashi outside by Shema Katadas, because what he said he was going to destroy the temple and build it up in one day, man. You know? And they couldn't fathom that. So when you like when the Lord we telling you that America is going to be destroyed, once the missile be shot off, it's going to be destroyed in 1 hour. People can't fathom that. Come on, man. I'm saying no.
Right.
I don't even care. Like, man, that's how I know this place is done. And they try to muffle the sound of Yahawashi outside by Shema Katadas, but you can't. You ain't muffling nothing, man. Like, you can't do that. Like that little girl over there, she reminds me of my daughter, man. Swaffing and all that shit, man. I hope she got me. I hope she succeeds. You know? But that's Israel, man. Hard-headed, stiff-necked. You know?
Shalom to the brother Magan on the ones and twos. Hey, man. And as the brother was bringing out, hey, Yahawashi is on his way.
26.
You want to start with that?
Matthew 26, 40. Start at, I would say probably roughly about 30, 35.
Matthew 26?
Yeah, Matthew 26. Start at verse about 30. We got to jump up. No, but it's the point, because this one, Yahawashi, because yo, listen, we at the end of this thing. That's why I named it Yahawashi's coming back. All right, and yo, in the Garden of Gethsemane, and all that really bring Yahawashi. You know, so Yahawashi was on the time like, yo, you've been with me all this time. I'm like embarrassed, and I've been showing you. No, I've been showing you this. I've been showing you that. So you can't just tarry with me 1 hour while I go pray to the Father for you niggas, man. That's the whole reason why we've been on the highways and hedges, man. For the elect, first and foremost. But for you men that's out here laboring, and yo, and like me and the brother was talking on the way up the camp, man. You know, you got a lot of men that's fainting, they fall asleep, you know, because they lost faith, man. So you can't stay up. So you couldn't stay up with your Yahawashi for an hour while he went to go pray, man. To the Father for our sakes.
Hey, like I say, the dog returned back to his vomit.
Come on, man.
So everything you learned, hey, as we was talking, hey, it goes sweet in your mouth, right? But hey, then it turns bitter when you got to go through things. So you haven't counted the cost. So hey, you just throw it up like a dog, and you go ahead and eat your own vomit.
Right.
That's what we're seeing in these last days.
Right.
But hey, the Lord prophesied it, you know, gave it to us for a sign. You know, that's what's going to happen. And we're seeing it. You know.
That's the spirit right
now, bro. God. This is book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 26. And as they were eating, Yahawashi took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, "Take, eat. This is my body."
Now check this out. When Yahawashi did that, we're talking about now that this was around the time of the Passover, which they have now in Babylon. It's like it's the Last Supper. Why they call it the Last Supper? Because that was the last time that Yahawashi physically sat down with his disciples and fed them actual food. That's why he gave representation. Yo, take this bread, eat. This is my body. Showing you. You know, he's showing you. He's going to break it down. But he's that, like, he's like, yo, eating off of me. You've been eating off of me. I'm getting so yo, when you eat physical bread, food and all that, it nourishes your body. Yahawashi spiritually, when you eat off of him, it's nourishing your body. You know? So he was just preparing this for him to leave. But the disciples ain't even thinking at this point. Man. You know, they ain't even think what was about to happen and what he was telling them, man. And the whole time, Yahawashi was a teacher, the ultimate teacher. So he was teaching his students through his examples and using things around him because he named everything. He named everything on his planet, man. So he was teaching them through that and telling them, like, yo, look at this, look at the fig tree, look at this, look at that. The Alpha and Omega, man. That's what makes him the baddest, man. No, niggas don't understand that. You got teachers now that go to school. They go, yeah, look at this and then Esau technology. Come on, man. Lord is simple, man. It's simple, and he uses things that he created to teach you.
Verse 27. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying,
that's where you get your communion from for your churches. But this is the Passover. The cup. It said he took the cup. So what he did, he was like, yo, I'm about to go through this. You know, y'all my disciples in this very dress. That's why Apostle Peter, you know, he was like, yo, I can't even hang me like you did your house shot, man. Flip me upside down. I'm all fucked up. You know? Flipped him upside down. Because Yahawashi, Yahawashi's that bull, man. Straight up. Like you can't get around that. Yahawashi is that bull, man. At the end of the day. You know? But what he was doing, he was passing the cup, the torch, at this time. You know? Now what? Yo, check it out. Because he was passing the torch to the ones that he taught. Well, take this. Take this. This is my body. Breaking it down. Watch. Let's keep going, bro. Yo, this is heavy right here. This is a heavy point right here, man.
Back to verse 27. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many.
Read that again.
Yeah. It says, for this is my blood of the New Testament.
This is my blood of the New Testament. So that's what? Good news. All right? It was the Old Testament, but it's the New Testament. But he's telling you the New Testament was you gotta come through him. No man make it to the Father but through Yahawashi. No, like the law. That's what all they were saying, talking about. You got to do your that's the New Testament. He was testifying. You have to come through me to get to the Father. You can't go no other way, man. You want to believe in the law like the wicked scribes and Pharisees believed in? You want to believe in that? You know, which the Lord did give us that. That's why Yahawashi told you, no, if they say you do it, you know, but don't be like this, man. Because you also had righteous scribes and Pharisees, man. Every time brothers hear about scribes and Pharisees, they be like, oh, they was wicked. No, they was not. Nah, you had righteous and you did have wicked. And the scribes and Pharisees, they were the lawgivers. They were the lawyers. They were in charge of the law concerning Israel, the greatest people on the planet.
And they're back on the earth today, right? You got people in the truth, right? And that's all they push, law. And they can't keep it perfectly. But then they talk about brothers, breaking the law. And all types of other nonsense they talk about. Rather than knowing it's both faith and works. And hey, we keep the law to the best of our ability. And we don't go off intentionally, right? Or keep going off with the same thing, right? But we're not even set up to keep it perfectly like we want to, but we hope to, right? Yeah, and we can't wait to the point where we can in the kingdom, right? But we tell people about what laws to keep, right? You guys, man, it's gonna be hell to pay. lest ye repent. It says, "For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remissions of sins."
It says, and at this point in time, Yahawashi blood wasn't shed at all. So he was speaking prophecy. The spirit of Yahawashi, Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Arachakadas is prophecy. Alright? And that's what he was saying. Yo, all this what he was doing, he was just speaking prophecy to him. No? Yo, read that again, brother.
For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins.
Yo, see that? In your blood, right? Your blood is life. Your blood is your lifeline. Your blood is your heritage. That's why when they do your DNA test and all that, they be like, yo, where your bloodline go back to? You know? So that's why Yahawashi, this is my blood. Yo, you are of me, man. You come from him. And he ain't come for all nations, man. He came for the nation of Israel, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Which you want to really go deep into it, Israel goes back to Yasharallah, goes back to Yaakov. Yaakov's name is called Jacob now. Jacob's name is turned to Yasharallah, Israel, when he wrestled with the angel and prevailed. Because we're fallen angels, man. Whether you believe it or not, the Lord's going to put you back into that angelic state. The same power, the same. That's why the angels coming back now. There was certain angels something in the heavens. They're like, damn, something be like that. I want to have parts of that, whatever, you know. But it's up to Yahweh at the end of the day. All right, he ain't no joke. Everything that he does is righteousness. It's all decent. It's all in order. We're fallen angels. And the Lord has to go. He put a remnant in the heavens. He's like, I'm going to send you down there into this wicked ass planet not to me. And you're going to be the light down there to shine for me. So they know that I can. Even if they don't want to hear it, because the Lord is so bad, he got different angels that they, he ordained them to come down here and blind their minds. They're not going to listen. They're still doing his spirit.
Hey, what's the angel they sent to tell the prophet a lie, right?
So you gotta understand, like, when we come out here, everything that the Lord sets up, that's why we praise the Lord so much, and his words are so decent to us, because we know what he gave us, and that's the truth. We could be like the rest of these fucking fools out here, but we not like that. It's a spirit of it. You know?
All right. Verse 29, but I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
That's all about the wine. So he said he's not going to work anything else. Right? And then he's going to crack that bottle with it. And then you got, for some people think, oh, you got a bottle, that wine is old, it's 2,000 years old. No, that's not the case. Because how you know, because the Lord of all the God should have put it some wine right in front of the face. And that was the best wine that these niggas ever tasted. You know, they was like, damn, are you saying the greatest wine for the last? You know, because he is the way, the truth, and the life. No man makes it to the Father but through him. You know? So he going through that same thing again. When he come back, he say, oh, cheers. Let's sip it up. You going to be like, dang, yo, Yahawashi. I ain't never had no wine that's tasting like this the whole time I was down there. You know? Yahawashi, that's it, man. That's the power that Yahweh gave him. And that's also showing faces. Like, until I come back. No, because again, why you say that? Because when you see the downfall of your enemy, you overtake something. What you do, cheers, let's have a toast. That's what niggas want to do now. They do some um uh like what's the word? Accomplishment. You get an accomplishment. Like, cheers, let's toast it up. You want to have a drink. That's what Yahawashi about to do when he come here. He about to take this place down, destroy it. He gonna be like to his men, cheers. It's the greatest wine you've ever tasted.
And everybody's not invited to the party.
That's right.
You know, the true worshipers and the true followers of Yahawashi, and that's literal with these scriptures, right? And the elect of the elect, 144,000, right? 12 from every tribe, 12,000 out of every tribe, right? That's literal. You know, for all you everybody elites. That's literal. And you'll know the men of the Lord if they are truly following the Bible, the scriptures. There's no half-stepping. There's no, the Bible may say this. No. It says what it says. And guess what? And guess what? The only people that are really going to get it are the ones that were predestined to get it. And that gift that was given to them, no man can take it away from them. No matter what you do, no matter how much you press on them, they're not going to take the pressure. Matter of fact, they ain't going to worry about the pressure you try to put on them. Or the different ways you try to get them to go. They're going to continue on that straight and narrow. Right? The straight gate. And they say, wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction. Right? So you go ahead and follow fools because whatever they say sounds good. Yeah. We ain't worried about what sounds good. We're worried about what the Bible says, right? And how these prophecies are rolling every second. And if you can't see that, it's because you were blinded. And guess what? We're not worried about you or any other 2/3 or other nations. So whether you're in this truth, you can't see it, or supposedly in this truth and you can't see it, whether you're 2/3 you can't see it, or other nations you can't see it, who cares? We worried about the elect of the elect.
That's the top dog. I got a swift.
John.
Because like the brother said, man, you can't, spirit, go out, spirit. But you can't, even going back to, talk about history, Israel. He was crossing different lands and things like that, nature and all that. You had certain let's talk about Moab. They tried to curse us. The king of Moab, they wanted to put a curse on us and all that. Right? But the Lord, no, you can't curse those men. That curse that you try to put on us, you can't curse them. Which brings me to this point is you can't curse, no man curse who the Most High blessed.
God.
Going into now, because people, I'm telling you, man. In this lifetime, in all our lifetimes, they want your ass dead.
Right.
They want to see you take your last breath. They want to see you sit in that casket sleeping. A lot of these motherfuckers, they want to piss on your body, whatever. Matter of fact, before you in that casket sleeping, they want to do you the dirtiest, man. All type of torture, all type of things in their mind that they imagine to do to you. They meditate on that shit. Just look at history. Look at what they did to your ancestors, man. You know, and they got pictures of it, so you know I'm not lying.
Right.
And they took pictures like, oh, jeez, look at this Kodak moment. Niggas is crazy, but guess what? Yo, the Lord gonna do the dirtiest, man. You know, check it out. This Numbers chapter 23. Let's start at verse 8. It says, "How shall I curse whom the Most High have not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom Yahweh, Bashem outside, Bashem Kakodas, have not defied?" You know? So how you gonna put it? How, man? How are you going to try to say, yo, we're the chosen people, we're this, all right, whatever, you put us to death, at the end of the day, that don't mean shit.
Right.
Because you gotta understand, death is gonna create a death. And yo, now I'm starting to look at women, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, because of them we all die. You know, of course, yeah, we still deal with them and all that. But you can't let them get the advantage of it. And we all slip, we all fall, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all do that. And I can't lie, man. Like, I'm a sinner, man. I'm in the flesh. I'm not the greatest man on this planet. I've never claimed to be. I'll tell you the truth. I'm in sin, man. I'm in the flesh. You know? But all I know is my love for Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, man. By Shema Kakadash.
Con. But hey, I'll tell you one thing. We ain't like, you know, and Lord willing, we stay in that spirit where we got our sacrifice ready.
There you go, that's right.
Ready to go.
That's right.
Because we're gonna go sin. Right? Hey, we don't want to be wicked like that.
Yo, because we ain't like the rest of these dudes out here. They don't even think about Yahawashi. They don't even pray before they leave the house. They don't even know the name of the Lord. Everything is on their time, and this, that. No, we ain't like that. And they can't even admit when they sin and make mistakes.
Right. Or act like they're just true perfect.
Can admit when he's wrong, man. You know, and that's a characteristic of a man, the Lord, because they know that everything is on his time, not ours. You know, you have to be able to admit your faults.
And hey, don't even understand when you talking about a man of the Lord, you're sinning.
That's right. That's called having an evil eye towards your brother.
And hey, the Lord put many people to death, right? Because they wish death upon a brother, right? So whatever you throw out there, even in your mind, the Lord can read that, right? Yeah, you supposed to be the truth. Meanwhile, you backbiting your brother, right? Wishing ill will on your own brother, right? Because you got a jealous spirit. Because you got a spirit on you that is just not right. Right? Hey, man, be careful. Because you don't even know who you talking about. You don't know the man that you're even talking about. And talking crazy, right? But then when the Lord jack you up, you wondering what happened. Damn, you know, I go out and, you know, I put my videos up. But meanwhile, you got evil thoughts about your own brother. And you wonder why the next day the Lord jacking your ass up, right? Hey, don't wonder. You better pray for that evil spirit to come off you.
I got you. Spit right now. Check it out. This is my first time. Chapter 3. Chapter 3 and verse 15. Alright, we got the book up. Let's start at verse 14. It says, "We know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren." That's what the brother said. You gotta love your brothers, man. All right. So when you look at all these niggas out here on the streets, what they quick to do, they want to put you to death. They want to kill you. Right? That's the whole thing. I'll kill this nigga. He do this to me, and all the music, death. right? That's why Yahawashi said that's what that's why we say the topic is Yahawashi is coming back. Because he said I'm the way, the truth, and the life. You pass from death to life. So check it out. Uh, 1 John chapter 3 and verse 14. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start. I'm starting 13. It says, "Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you. We know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death." All right. So you see these people out here, and your brothers and sisters. Like man, I know a lot of them is living in sin and all that, but this word is for the elect. All right, that's going to get it. But do you hate your brother? Like, you look at him like, man, so you got a lot of dudes out here. I can't wait till you come back and kill you niggas. Yeah, you get like that. But you should be like, when you ask for spiritual powers, you should want to be like what Yahawashi had, man. What he say? Yahawashi came to heal them, man. The ones that were supposed to get it. That's supposed to be your mindset, because you're not Yahawashi. Yahawashi had the mindset to know who he was coming to heal and who, he ain't killed nobody. But you niggas are rather destroyed than him. That's why he snapped on Peter ass. Oh, put your sword back where it needs to belong.
Yeah, I got a precept for that.
That shows you a lot how you love the brotherhood and all that. And then you got brothers in the certain brothers in the brotherhood, so part of the brotherhood, they don't even give a fuck about you. They just know, they just learn, and they just was smart enough to, I can do this, boom, now I can manipulate and do bing, 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 bang, boom. This is a spiritual thing. This is spiritual warfare.
Yeah, I got you, brother. I got a precept for you. Count.
It says, verse 14. It says, "We know that we have passed from death into life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death."
Sean.
You don't love your brother, you abide in death. And you can't pick and choose what brother you going to love and niggas. No, man. Lord put it in your heart, you love your brothers.
Or what day or what minute. That's like a woman or emotion.
That's right.
You got brothers in this thing, just emotional.
That's right, bro. That's right.
No? So this is Matthew chapter 25, verse 33. "And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left."
See that? That's what Yahawashi. That's why the title of this topic is Yahawashi is coming back. Why? Because he's coming back to set his record straight. He's coming back to bring all righteousness into this place. Because it's out of course. It's all effed up. It's all upside down, man. And he's not pleased. You just think about when Yahawashi was saying, he knew the thoughts of men. He knew the thoughts of a man. So why wouldn't he could have snapped on this nigga? Because he knew the thoughts of men, so he knew the thoughts of those that wanted to betray him and wanted to kill him, man.
Right.
But still, he was humble. But you niggas, you can't even be humble if somebody say the wrong thing about you, or you think it's wrong. You want to slaughter that man because he doesn't fit your agenda. That's why the Lord said, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, my ways are not your ways." As high as far as the heavens is from the earth, that's how far as thoughts is away from you. Because you thinking about your own petty, mediocre thoughts, man. Niggas is fuck.
Verse 34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, and that's the sheep, right? So the sheep is on his right hand. And so when you think about a sheep, right, that like the brother was saying, the sheep is a humble, peaceful animal, right?
And yo, a sheep, right? This is how humble a sheep is. I observed it with my own eyes in the slaughterhouse. You go to a slaughterhouse, the animals know it's over. And then they're being raised. But hey, that's what they're for. But when you grab like the sheep, all you gotta do is grab a sheep by his back legs, and it was Ephraimites that was in but it was Ishmael that owned it, but Israel was in there that was actually doing it up the things to the sheep and all that, right? So what they did, they grabbed the sheep by his hind legs, pulled them, and the sheep just gave up. And they was able to grab the sheep up, lift them up, and put them to be laid out to be so that's why I said my people are like sheep led to the slaughter. That's why I say you gotta know the characteristics of the animals. That's why the Lord, and the sheep is an obedient animal. When it knows when it knows the voice of his master.
Yeah, that shepherd, right?
There you go. That's why the Lord. Come on, man.
The Lord is my shepherd, right?
Come on. That's why he compares us to sheep. Right. Everything, though, Yahawashi is the illest, man. Yeah. The illest that ever walked this planet. Because he named all the animals, so he know all the characteristics of them.
Yeah.
That's why he compared us to those things, man. Because what Jake do now? As soon as he saw the snake come, they give up. Oh shit, they got me now. Sure, buck up against your own brother, man.
Right.
They got rams, sheep, and all y'all control. And the sheep, you gotta be submissive.
And he's gonna let us know when we supposed to raise up like lions as well, right? Who is the king of the jungle. That's why he compared us to the Lion of Judah, right? And in Genesis, who shall rouse him up, right? But the Lord has to be with you and with the nation. Verse 34, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye, blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
And yo, that's what Yahawashi is correct. He's coming back to bring a whole lot of destruction, a whole lot of death. Matter of fact, he's coming back to give you your reward for your deeds. Because all power, all strength, and everything is given to him. All right?
God.
Everything was given to him. So all your deeds, all your wickedness, all your righteousness, he's the rewarder of everything. He said when he laid down, he was submissive. That sheep that got slaughtered. But what you do when you go to the Passover, you look at the Passover, the sacrificial lamb, and all that. That's why they call it. When you go in the first Passover, you have to take a sheep, slaughter it, and put the blood on your doorpost. Because that's why you're not supposed to leave your doorpost unless you fight, man. That's that blood protecting your ass. The blood of Yahawashi, what you was just reading about, the first person, he's like, this is my blood, drink. The wine. Take this cup. Because he passed his cup over to you, his burden. And he told you, my burden is light. This is a light affliction. And if you be in the spirit, when you start seeing shit, you like, man, hey, man, listen, we all stumble. That's why I say adjustment falls 7 times and pick yourself back up. But the wicked fall in the mission, man.
All right.
So, but the Lord, man, listen. That's why I said, take this cup. Man, I know you can take it. I know you can bear it. That's why I chose you. These fucking Christians. They talking about, oh, you gotta just accept the Lord. No, man, the Lord has to accept your ass, man.
And you got work to do. There's work to do.
That's right, look,
Finish this up, brother. It says, "For I was a hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink."
That's a reward, right? Individuals. Damn. That's
I was a stranger, and ye took me in. So what are you doing for your brother? Right? You know, many people I know complain. They can't even get their brother a piece of fruit, and they complaining, right? Or where you ain't never give me nothing back. They worried about that rather than being a good brother, right? Rather than being a good brother and looking out for your brother, you know, in real truth and sincerity, right? Not looking for no payback, but really, because you know what you got is through the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahawashi Yahawashi. And the only reason you got what you got is through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahawashi Yahawashi. That's it. It says, "I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me."
Yo, that's crazy, because that's the bread, right?
God.
That's Yahawashi story.
God.
Yahawashi said, what chapter is that again?
Matthew 25. God.
25 what?
Yeah, this is 37 now.
Oh, we already done before.
It says, "Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink?" So that right there, they couldn't dig it, right? They couldn't dig what he was talking about, right? They thought he was talking on a level of him. But he gonna go to it, right? He gonna go to it.
Yo, guess what? That's how decent the Lord is. Because, you know what? He puts his men in front of your face. Just like watching a movie. It's plain sight. They put everything in front of you in plain sight. So whatever you do to your brother, you do it to Yahawashi, man. Which is one of this is Yahawashi speaking, man. This in the red, the blood, man. This ain't our words, man. We're just delivering them to you. No? These niggas just fucking crazy, man.
It's
Do your brother so dirty. A lot of dudes put the shit on their brother and the talk shit because they have personal preferences and personal feelings amongst another brother, man.
right.
Because you follow after what another man says. Now listen, don't get it twisted. You know? You're like, you gotta understand, like, to be a man in the street, you have to be a man first. You have to know the scriptures for yourself. You have to know when a man is talking of his own personal experience. I'm like, yo, because we in the flesh, man. You know, if he's like, yo, you should do this, that's his opinion.
Right.
But when it comes back, it goes. Everything has to go back to the scriptures, man.
Right. Everything. I don't even care about your opinion. Actually, if it, you got to come through the scriptures. Keep your opinion to yourself. Matter of fact,
you know, and that's how you know who's a man pleasing and who's a man of the Lord.
Right.
Because did not Apostle Paul rebuke Apostle Peter righteously? You know?
Yeah, because he brought it back to the scriptures, though. He wasn't talking about his opinion.
Exactly. Because Apostle Paul was all about the scriptures. You know, and he was the lowest. He was a man, and that's why the Lord chose Apostle Paul, because Apostle Paul he was so caught up in when he believed in his belief system was so strong, man. He would put your ass to death off of his belief. That's why the Lord was like, I can use that nigga right there. Come on, I got blinding. I'm gonna take him to the rock, which I said I'm gonna build my foundation on. Peter Petrovich, which means rock. And I gotta take him to him for him to get his sight back because Peter was King David, so he already has the insight and he loves me that much. So once Peter put it in the Apostle Paul's head, Apostle Paul's gonna run with it because he's another stone. That's how the Lord builds walls, man. That's how the Lord builds things up, man. We're lively stones, man. We ain't dead. We're lively.
And we live because we follow the law, statutes, and commandments. That's life. Not our opinions, not the way of this world, and having to follow after what everybody else say we're supposed to follow. No, we're going to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, which is life. And the best way of living. Hey, and if you don't like it, who cares? Verse 38. It says, when saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee?
Hey, yo, just like I got the prophet. I think it was let me look it up real quick. But he brought in he put a lot of he separated, but he put them in caves, the prophets, 40 and 40 if I'm not mistaken. But he put them in the caves to save them. I think it was from a woman too. You know? But he took them in. You know? So he received the prophets with him. But he was already a prophet. So he just put prophets up. You know? Any man that's a prophet that loves the prophets, and you love what they say, you want to try to protect them. You know, like coming into these up and coming times, man. You got I just watched the movie Red Dawn, right? And they had, I think their name was Wolverines or whatever, which is X-Men. You know, that's what they were looking for. X-Men with X'd out. That's the elect. They've been X'd out of the society. That's why they don't fit in and not compatible. They're never going to fit in there.
No.
People always going to try to take advantage of it, man. But a man that takes a man that cares about that, just imagine what the Lord is going to do for you.
Right.
You don't gotta be like, oh man, listen. What the scripture's saying right now. Give a prophet a cup of water. You're going to receive the same reward. But everybody's quick to try to condemn it all. This prophet, he don't know.
Yeah, or slander. Just slandering.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is, slander. You got when you think, refer back to the scriptures. Straight like that. You gotta do that.
It says 39. Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Yeah, and that's we got it again.
Verse 39. Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Yo. Excuse me. Can y'all go over there, please, man? Like, we over here trying to get so positive.
I'm trying to please the little girls, right?
Last night, she goes to the public place. All got to do all that. And you want to come over here because I got that secret. But you know what? That's how, you know, another test for you.
Right.
You know, and that's why we come out here in the highways and hedges. You know what I mean? We ain't out sugarcoat now. We ain't out nothing like that. But look, now they dispersed.
Uh,
You know? We have authority out here. I ain't talking about yo nigga get no man, no kid, y'all please like come on man. Y'all see what we doing.
right,
You know, this is a spirit. And this big ass place right here, you decide to come right there
right,
and do all
right.
that bullshit, man. You know? Like yo, y'all dealing with man.
Hey,
To a church, they went to the church.
right. Hey, what they was Elisha, right?
St. James.
Yeah, right. So hey, they better be mindful.
Curse, I know that.
Right,
I asked him, right?
right,
For the curse, like them two she-bears.
right.
40 of them.
Yeah, tore them up.
Read that last part.
Huh. Verse 39. Or when saw we thee sick or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
That's right. That's right, bro. Yo, and that's why we always say, right? Like, yo, we did Yahawashi. Because Yahawashi is our ultimate example, man. Whatever you do to a it's like you doing it to him, man. That's why I say, matter of fact, Matthew chapter 18, yo, whatever you do to a brother in this ministry that's out there teaching, that's really sincere and humble, that really loves the Lord because you don't. First of all, we can read spirits, but we like us right now. We don't know different from Yahawashi. That's why he's the best. So when you got a man out here that's really doing labor and all that, man, you better be real careful about how you treat that man. Now, but it'll all come out with your intentions because you can't fake the spirit. So once your spirit is shown to be what it is, now you deal with that accordingly. But you just don't come up from the rip, this nigga, treating him like a regular nigga off the street. You don't do that. You know?
Hey, you're supposed to have compassion.
That's right.
On your brother.
That's rule number one. Rule number uno.
Oh man, that was the same one I was thinking about. You had it out. Oh man. John, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 5. And whoso shall receive one such little child.
Matter of fact, start about verse 3.
John.
Yeah,
just go to 1. Yeah. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 1. At the same time came the disciples unto Yahawashi, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?
And see that? And check it out, man. Who is the greatest in the... Because, they like, Yahawashi, you really got to put yourself back in that place. Because Yahawashi was schooling them. Because with a child, what they say? This child is innocent. A child is innocent, and a child will correct you when they see something wrong. Because they like, hold up, my dad said don't do this. Why are you doing that?
Or a child is most of the time the most truthful person in the house.
There you go. That's right.
Because you ask the child, so he gonna tell you what went down.
There you go. Like I remember one time down South Philly, my son was up, right? And he ain't mad. He told the truth. Dude was walking up the street. And he was like, sister, yeah, Fat Albert. Talking to the boy. The boy was like, yo, what you say? And I'm like, I was like, yo, Mike, chill. Because, yo, with a child, you try to calm them down, like, yo, chill. But, yo, I always told my children the truth, man. No, but it's a respectful way. But, yo, we out here, that's why the Lord is saying what he's saying. And he called him Fat Howard because, yo, the nigga was overweight. The nigga was actually fat. And he was like, damn, like that. And, yo, and this how you know when you know you got him in somebody's skin because he told the truth. And that shit got to him. Because if what they said, if don't apply, let it fly. Right? So obviously it applied to that fat ass nigga. You know? The same reason we're now when we come out here on the highways of heaven, we tell you the truth. So the ones that get out of pocket and mad and ran bumps, that means that you're struck a nerve. So that means we're not lying, and that's what we're supposed to do. The child is truthful. You know? That's why you have a child look like a little child, dude. Hey, man, that's why he did that.
Right.
You know? Because a child will tell you like, yo, well, you know.
Yeah, we'll tell you, this is what happened. They're going to tell on mommy and daddy.
Yeah, because you tell them, but yo, when a child comes to this earth, they're taught by your actions. And they always, a child always tells the truth. Because you always tell you, when a child first comes, you always tell the truth, do this, that. You know, now you caught up in your own bullshit because now you got indoctrinated. So now you try to teach a child when they tell you the truth. Like, yo, don't say that. You better not say that. Now you're teaching them a lot.
And you tell them not to do something, but you doing it. Right? You're a hypocrite. Hey, and your own child's going to see that and call you on some of those things, right?
Hey, miss, ask your question. Child, right? Is a child honest? When a child first comes into but like, you know how well, you say something, they be like, nope, I did not say that. But they might have told you the truth. And the reason why you don't want to say it is because they like, you might have said something like that.
I want to get away from down here. I don't like the way these kids are acting down here.
But see, but why is that? Why they acting like that?
Because they were allowed to. And she's not allowed to do that. I don't allow her to be around that behavior. That's why we're getting her from down here.
That's right.
And you have
you have a beautiful day, all right? Have a beautiful day. Hey, little sis, have a good night, all right? Now, beautiful granddaughter. Yeah. That's beautiful. But see, she said she's not allowed to.
Right.
You know? So and that's how I know she's trying to teach her. She's trying to teach her. I guess I would say that's a example. But she's trying to teach her the right way. Hey man, this is Mistress Women shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah.
You know? But see that was an aged woman. She had some type of sense.
Right.
But she probably been through her little bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, you know that.
But I give her the benefit of the doubt because she's trying to raise her granddaughter not to be like that. That's why she's like, I'm about to get up out of here. I told her, and she's like, she's not allowed that.
Right.
And
you see what the little girl did? Just smiled. You know what I mean?
And the aged woman is supposed to teach the younger woman how to be.
God.
You know, the Lord bring these scriptures to life, man. God. We just out here speaking them, man. You know? God.
And hey, like the brother was saying, it says raise up a child, right? As you would have them go. And you're supposed to raise up a child according to the scriptures. Not according to the progression of the world, but purely on what the scriptures are saying telling you to do. In regards to what path leads to life. Right? So let me pull this out. Matter of fact. And so, this book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 5. From the time Yahawashi began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And Yahawashi, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And hey, that's what we're doing, right? Because hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So we're fishing to activate the hopeful elect. So this was a symbol of what they did as an occupation to what we're doing as our true occupation.
Damn.
As men of the Lord, and as the hopeful elect ourselves. Lord willing, we be of that number. You know, but we have to bring these things out, right? On the highways and hedges. Because guess what? Now, there's no cloak, right? Because they wanted to run up and down the street and act all silly. They're of age. All of them are at least 12. And probably 15, 16, right?
That's a heavy analogy what you just said, bro. Just to land back on what you said, right? You said the Lord used their professions for them to get to him. That's a great teacher. And Yahawashi was the master of everything. You know what I'm saying? I say Yahawashi is coming back. Set everything in the order, man. Because your professional, that's when he went to public hands to get the audit, man. Because he knew that person at that time, he's like, yo, I know this guy right here, this is my guy. He can get to that crowd over there. That's why he picked 12. He even picked 11. But he got weeded out. You know, he got weeded out because he brought the axe. It talks about that, you know. But like Yahawashi, he weeded out a lot of things, right? You know, and hey, brother, that's a beautiful analogy because he puts you in that profession. That's how go into the book of Proverbs. It says, "Man's goings is of the Lord." How therefore can a man understand his own way, man? You know, how could he understand his own way? When the Lord put him through that. And he puts you through your experiences, through the experiences that you go through in your career, whatever you at, wherever, you know how to reach this brother. Because the elect is scattered. You know what I mean? All walks of life. That's what brings us together. You know, you got men that's up here, you got men that's there in society, how they look like. That's why we need Yahawashi is coming back. You got men that's like, oh man, if you ain't like this, I can't fuck with you, right? That's crazy.
Right.
You don't have the mentality of Yahawashi. You ain't in Yahawashi level. You know? Shut, bro. But I'll tell you playing back. Right? That's a beautiful thing to say, bro.
Hey, the water Yahawashi no shot. And hey, without his spirit power, grace and mercy, nobody will be able to stand out here and do what we do. And so it ain't about us. It's about the spirit power, grace and mercy that Yahawashi has bestowed upon us. Yahawashi has bestowed upon us. You know, it's not through our might, because we in this flesh. Guess what? Hey, this is a heavy cost. This is heavy, right? And you got to count the cost, right? So hey, it's not a light thing, and we don't count this as light. So, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 1. At the same time came the disciples unto Yahawashi, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahawashi called a little child.
Yeah, that's what, and just to be wild real fast, the reason why, because the brother was reading the scripture, that's when the woman came out with the little girl, the little child. You know, we're looked at as the daughters now. You know? First with men, but the Lord look at us as women. You know? And that's why she was like, oh, she's not allowed to do that. And yo, that right there lets you know that's a good foundation. That's a good structure. Because we're, and the ultimate example of that is, right? Yo, look at that. Ain't nothing like this that came out.
Right.
She was like,
Yeah, humble, smile, and kept it moving.
but she said she is not allowed. Because it's like we are not allowed to be like these other nations. When you be like these other nations, you get that right there. Just be honest. And all they want is attention.
Right.
They want you to say something to them. They just want attention. When you ignore them, that's why the scripture say, I believe it's James, right? It says, resist the devil and he shall flee. So you don't always got to give everything attention. Because when you give everything attention, that means that becomes a God. Because you're like, oh, yeah. You got to talk about all these things. No, man. You got to know who you are. What are you tripping, bro? Get out here. But if you go and all that, they want attention. That's the reason why they're doing all that shit.
Right.
And even you still got some emotion. That's what we talk about truth, right? That's what happens when that's
It's setting an example. Just that's a sign. Yeah.
Spirit is heavy, man.
Right.
Because, he's showing you.
Right.
Read that again.
At the same time came the disciples unto Yahawashi, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahawashi called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them.
See that, so he set the child in the midst of God. Oh my God, Yahawashi is that guy, man. He's that guy, because that's how decent he is. Because whatever you ask him, he was like, hold on, let me get this. And I'm going to show you proof in your face. Like, it's simple things. You know what I mean? Like, the scriptures were simple, man. Like, even to this day, it's simple. But men just make it so complicated.
Hey, because they want it to be about them. And how they break it down. Yeah.
I got that. When you go into history, you do all those things, but a lot of mysteries the Lord used was around.
Right.
Look at this fig tree. Something like that. Then when you look at it, you're like, oh shit, I can see that now. You know what I mean? Like, going into the book of Psalms, chapter 1, Psalms 1 and 3. Let's say he shall be like a palm tree. That's King David, planted by the water. And he will bring forth new fruit in his season. Like, some people look at it, that's just crazy. Like, what do you mean by that? I'm talking about a tree and the disciples of a tree. And when the tree comes out, it's going to produce fruit. Going back to Genesis, man. I'm talking about the trees and all this, the snake and all that, man. Oh, the Lord's about nature. That's why Adam, man. That's why it makes sense that he was Adam, because he named all the animals came to Adam to get a name, and a name comes with a spirit. So whatever name that Yahawashi at the time, Adam, right? Adam in the Hebrew, he gave him that spirit. He named him. That's why he knew what they was doing there. He knew everything. That's why he thought, we gotta go for like, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
And Yahawashi little child unto him and set him in the midst of them and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So when you come, unless you be converted, when you come as a little child, and what's the main thing? I'm grown. I know this. You can't tell me nothing.
Right.
But a child is trying to learn everything. You know, so how can you make it into the kingdom of heaven? And that's the first fruits we talk about. Because at the end of the day, all Israel's going to make it to the kingdom. But he's talking about the first fruits, basically. So if you can't be retaught,
Right.
you know. Matter of fact, when you go to the new wine, you read that, right? You can't pour new wine.
Not today. We read that last week. That was like last week.
You have to bring that out too.
Yeah.
But I'll do that. I got another one too, but I don't want to jump ahead of myself. But yeah, you got. Oh, it's a lot.
It says, and Yahawashi. Yeah, hey.
That's heavy, man. It's so simple, but it's heavy, man. Because when you think you gotta think about the words that's coming, that's being presented to you. You know?
It says, and Yahawashi called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
And yo, one thing I heard, as far as me being like laying down, remember riding the bus, talking to you on the bus, and he was like, "Ain't nobody grown in this society," and I'm like, "Yo, what you mean by that?" Like, nobody's grown. He said, "The only one that's grown is God." And I was like, why you say that, bro? He said, because what can you tell God? I was like, oh shit. I said, damn, he got me to thinking. If you go to the scripture and say, we are all his children, right? You know? And so we're his children. He's the father of all spirits. It don't never talk about his father, because he's the ancient of days.
He is. He exists, right?
You know what I mean? So he is the father. So he's the only adult amongst all these children on this planet. We're all children, man. You know? Ain't none of us over the Most High. Ain't none of us grown, man. We're children. We're going to learn. We're going to continue to learn. We're going to continue to learn in the kingdom. And Yahawashi is our big brother. That's why he said he's the son of man. He ain't saying the father of man, the son of man. Why he saying the son? Because he got a father. You fucking wacky, tacky ass Christians. Oh, well, yeah, God and the son. Yeah, they're both one. How are they both one? Because they got, come on, one accord with your father.
Yeah, you're in the same
I could be like,
spirit.
yo, that's my dad right there. Yeah, me and him the same. I'm just like my dad. You can't see that little simple thing.
Well, it says it also between a husband and a wife. You're one, right? Does it mean that you now suddenly join as one creature being? No. Oh, man.
My wife, me and my wife, you are hermaphrodite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you and your wife is the same.
Hey, y'all being simple. Oh, that's a simple principle. But you want to spin it your own way.
That's right, bro. I got swift real quick, bro. Just to back up on it. See what was that? It's Proverbs 22. Right to it. Proverbs 22 and verse 6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Right? So, like, we've been trained up in this word. Like, for some reason, some way, the Lord had us come up in the church or whatever. You know, and the Lord gave us this truth.
His name makes it.
Yeah.
I know you're recording.
Come on, you see the camera. Anyway. Attention. Like I said. But, and I didn't even catch it. But, we did it again. Proverbs chapter 22 and 6, it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So the Lord, he had to, first of all, we got our names from Yahweh by Shemal Shai. By Shemal Shai. So that was the Lord gave us the names. And even our Hebrew names that came from Yahweh by Shemal Shai. By Shemal Shai, right? he put us out here on the streets and everything. But ultimately, he gave us this word, well, from the Christian church and everything. And like me personally, I speak my own personal experience. This is one of my favorite scriptures as a child. Now me, like training a child to be good. So I'm like, damn. So this, I used to listen to a word in church and everything, right? I used to, yo, bro, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Young brother.
Excuse me. Y'all got all this space out here. Thank you. Fucking space. That's how you do it's a spirit.
Yeah.
And yo, but check it out. And that's heavy because we're talking about children. That's who they are. Because they have to be trained. Just like that little girl that was here earlier, they're not trained. You know? They're not trained. They're taught to do this. So when they get older, they're not going to depart from it. They're going to be like, yo, I remember getting locked up, man. And it was a dude I was locked up with. He was from Frankfurt, right? This dude was like, man, I'm locked up. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, I said, man, I'm with you. I said, bro, I said, this is crazy. He was like, but you know what? This is all a part of the game. This is what I was taught. I was like, oh shit. So with how you was raised, this is normal to you for your career. Because people like you raise a person up, that's why I'm gonna read it again. Proverbs 22:6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So how we raise the children up and all that, that's how they want to come. You got women out here, they whores, man. And that's all they got. Because they was raised from that as a child. That's why, and yo, I said we on this topic because when that older woman was there with the gray hair, right? She had the younger girl. She said she's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, she's not allowed to act
So
like
she
that.
just training her
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And that's what if a lot of these younger women out here had that, they wouldn't be out here doing it.
Right.
You know, because the older woman, I'm gonna get that picture, but the older woman is supposed to.
Well, that's the order, right? That's the order. That's the righteous
But they're
order.
supposed to raise the girl up to learn how to love her husband, learn how to take care of her, and do things like that. You know? That's that. Like you said, that's the natural order. That's why I said Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child to raise his right. When you get older, they will not depart from it. You know, when we bring up those couple scenarios of like what I know for a fact, like I've seen it in my own eye. Nigga getting locked up and thinking that that's normal and all this and that is crazy. You know, that's fucking crazy. Because you accept that, and yo, you know what? Even dudes that grow up to be murderers, and this and that, they look at that as normal behavior because that's all that they know. They're just sick. They're sick. These children out here sick. They need healing. Get them on the I'm talking about the children. What's that song? I believe the children of the future. Let them lead the way. But I say, show them all the beauty that they possess inside. And that's all like us as Israel. We're supposed to tell our children who they are, right? If we told them who they are, they wouldn't be acting like this. We so love this shit.
Right.
Why that gives them more time to gun us down and things like that. More time to snatch our kids away from home and little children. Like, look at this. They should be in the crib right now.
Right.
With their mother and father learning something.
Read the Bible. Actually, read the Bible.
The laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
613.
Yeah, they should be focused on the Bible.
You know, that's the purpose of having a family-oriented home. Like me personally, like I come from a one-parent home, right? I got a cousin that I was speaking about earlier today. His name's David. Why? You know, that's big cousin. I always looked up to him. I still do. You know, but one thing about him, he was the oldest of all of us. He was like 7 of us. I mean, but like he comes from a true parent. His mother and father, his father and his mother ain't see eye to eye all the time, but they put good morals into him. God came from the scripture that the mother was doing that. And yo, his dad used to say, he said, I'm not going to go to church. This is it. Yo, I'm still learning stuff from him, and he told me now that I never knew from childhood. They said his father told him that he wasn't going to go to church every Sunday because he didn't want to be considered a hypocrite. But he said he loved the ladies and he loved the Jews. And I'm like, damn, he ain't really doing nothing wrong. The church is like condemning him, you know. That's what the church is doing. Yo, I'm telling you, it's a spirit right now, bro. It's a spirit out here because yo, all this space over here, everybody want to be
right next to us, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
Right
maybe the Lord is giving them the opportunity to hear it.
Yeah, they might.
Maybe the Lord is giving them the opportunity.
I'm not going to reject you.
Right.
I'm going to ask you, as long as you're peaceful, you're fine and all that, then that's good.
Yeah.
You know? But they need to hear it. And then it's just so crazy that we're talking about the children.
Right.
Read it again. Proverbs 1:26. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart. He will not depart from it. Right? It's crazy because we're talking about children. Look at this. We got a flood of children all of a sudden. Right. You can't make that up, man. It's all spiritual.
Verse 4, it says, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, so now what it says, humble. You know, humble, you have to be humble. When you be humble, you get humiliated. The double H. Humble, humiliated. Right? Because yo, as a grown man, that's why that goes into what? Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child the way it should go. He ain't gonna depart from it. So when you become older, you're like, yo, you can't tell me nothing. So when it comes to this truth, and you want to point with it, you're like, yo, man, I know I'm doing the right thing. Because you've been brought up like that.
Right.
It's like the older woman said about the younger one. Yo, she's not allowed to do this. So now when she comes older, she sees little tyrants like this out here. She'd be like, oh, nope, I can't do that.
Right.
And then
or she's not going to be around it. She's not going to put herself around it and not going to associate herself with those behaviors.
It's nothing that you can tell her. I'm trying to bring her into what the hell you're doing.
She's been rooted in the truth. And like you build a house, right? Before you even build the foundation, you got to put the footing in. And then you get the foundation, right? And then you build it up from there. But as young, when you're young, you give that footing and that foundation. So that when they put the frame up and everything else, hey, you already rooted. And you're rooted in truth.
Yo, spirit of rolling. No. You said you have to be rooted. You have to be grounded. That's your foundation. That's a rock. That's a stone. I believe we went into this before, right? Speaking on different foundation.
Let me roll it first. I need to go about the go.
Yo, come on.
Y'all go around? Because we're trying to do a tape.
Y'all been going around the whole time.
Hey, Shalak Rayam. You forget it, man, because we keep telling them they're not listening.
That's how much they walk through. You continue yourself. As we're talking about children. You ain't even going over right there. I said, I have to know. They're like 5 to turn into a couple of shit. All this space out here. Oh, you got all this space. You want to come right here. Because this is where the word is at. It should draw you here. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But like, respect. Yeah, this is a public area, saw that. You don't come on, man. You want they wouldn't go into no church building after that. If Esau's out here, but these little niggas they might,
Yeah, they would.
you know.
Yeah, they would.
These
They
niggas out
probably
here now.
cutting hell up
I
in
done seen
school.
them. Yeah, I
Yeah,
done
they
seen
probably
them.
cutting up in school.
I done seen them motherfuckers kick on 22nd and Lehigh, kick the cop, do all that cute shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So, man,
they probably would. But hey, this is the real church, so they cursing themselves.
that's right. That's right, brother. That's fucking right. The church is full of duff.
Huh.
And ain't nobody home. You got some.
Huh. It says, and whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me.
Yeah, and that goes into the acceptance. You know, if you receive, it's like what it say, you shall receive a prophet's reward and all that. So if you receive that little child, because a little child, man, I'm telling you, man. You know, a child is precious, man. The child is as I said, the children of the word. Because a child wants to learn. A child got a lot of different emotions, make mistakes, rebel sometimes, think he's rebelling and all that. Be like, oh Lord, why you ain't coming back from the shit? You know what I'm saying? All that, that's a child. That's what children do. Wow, I want this toy. You promised me. You know, that's a child, man. That's what we tell them. Yo, Lord, you promised us. Bing, bing, bing. Yo, what's up? He wanted to get out of here, but he's so righteous. He spoke his word. You just gotta believe in it, because the child is faithful as well, man.
And you got to look at it like this too. It's a lot easier to train up a child. You can't train a grown man, right? Because they have to become like a child.
Right.
And that's what the scriptures are saying.
And that's what breaking yourself down.
Yeah, because you got a lot of unlearning to do.
There you go.
We gotta, basically tear all the lies and tear everything else that you've learned and been programmed to do, right? But with a child, if you're rooted in the scriptures, guess what? You are building them to act in a manner according to the scriptures.
Words. Because why do you think?
And it's gonna be hard, Baba Kashaw, for you to tear that down. So you build it based on these scriptures.
Right.
When you're built based on lies, when you build your temple based on lies, it's tough to tear it down, to tear that wicked temple down. But if you're
you back on. Yo, Salaki, I forgot. I know we're
talking about building a temple as a kid, right? If you build up a righteous temple, then it's going to be tough for anything wicked to tear it down, right? But if you build a wicked temple, hey, it's tough unless the Lord, again, bring you back into the fold as a first fruit, right? For you to unlearn all that crap that you've basically inhaled or ingested, whatever you want to call it, right? So that's why it's important. It says to train up a child, because you build up that foundation. It's going to be tough to knock it down.
Brother. How can Matthew? What about the shot? Matthew chapter 7, starting at verse 24. You might maybe have with the 19. Well, because what we're talking about, right? Talking about foundation. That's why it says, with a child, man, you raise up a child in the way he should go, because you were given a foundation as a child. That's what keeps you grounded. That's what keeps you grounded. So whatever foundation that you're built on, that's the foundation that you're going to have growing up as an adult in an adult life. And like me and this brother, man, we come from a foundation like that. That's why you got some men that go to school, they do this, they do that. But it's all, and like I'm telling you, it's all about your foundation. That's why they want to break up the households, separate the man from the woman, because the father is the backbone of the family. Bottom line, point being period. You know, and that's why our father, Abba Yahweh, is the ultimate father of all the universes. So that's the father that we reference ourselves to, as we're children of him. So if we get separated from him, we gotta flip the foundation. We don't have a sturdy, strong foundation. Our foundation is all jacked up, man.
Listen,
But you
I meant to tell you that.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7,
I was just
verse
telling you that-
24.
7 is what?
I was just telling you.
So we're talking about a
I'm just telling you
complete
because it just
foundation.
came about
Look, you
yesterday.
said she got a haircut and everything, but she's out of order.
No, kid, but with the kid though.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah. So she's
that's her
seeing that.
foundation.
Yeah. She's
Yo, damn! Call on Yahawashi.
Call on Yahawashi.
Because everything that we're talking about,
Just
the Lord is bringing it right
manifest.
out in front of your
Yeah,
face.
manifest.
And that's what brings scriptures to life.
Huh.
You know, when you come out here and you see things, you're like, oh, man, we bringing up this scripture, then the Lord brings it right past you, like, oh, shit. Damn. Oh, this is what the Lord was talking about. And that gives you more fuel to even furthermore go into the scriptures, even deeper.
Huh.
You know? Slide.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock.
Damn. Yo, read that again. How about the shot?
Huh.
That's effing heavy.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock.
And guess what? Yo, we're all lively stones. That's what our foundation comes from Yahawashi. Yahawashi foundation comes from Yahweh. So if you hear these words and you do them, that's why the Lord said He likened you as a wise man that built his foundation on the rock. Right? Why did Yahawashi call Peter the rock? And Yahawashi is known as what? The chief cornerstone. You know? I think a lot of Israel, man. We got like now I'm starting to see the trend and just around Israel period, but a lot of people they start wearing stones. Versus Jews, you know, but that's these, man. That's stones. But you got a lot of people that use it for wicked reasons, man. You know? They use those things for wicked reasons and messed up reasons. Yo, read that again.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine.
Yo, you gotta hear it. Hear these sayings of mine. That's Yahawashi talking. Because it's in the red letters. Therefore, if you listen to if you hear the sayings of mine and you keep it. You know, that's why I was talking about what be ye doers of the word and not just hearers of it. You gotta hear them and do them. That's two things, man. That you get, that's why when we come out here, people come past us, y'all brothers, God doing the good thing, man. God teaching y'all, but then they still going fuck up, and they don't even try to apply these words to themselves, man. You know, they don't even try to do that. You know, but they tell you, So you heard the words, but did you do it? Because if you heard it, if you understand it, and you really feel it, you'll come out here and do the same thing that we do. Come and teach, come and talk to your people. Try to gather up the elect. That's all this is about right now is the elect, man. You know? The rest ain't going to get it. We know that, man. That's why all these niggas run up and down, talking shit, doing little nigga shit, because they need guidance. They don't have a foundation. Which our foundation is what? Yahawashi. The topic of discussion. What we need Yahawashi. Yahawashi is coming back. All right. Yahawashi is coming back.
Huh.
Our foundation is coming back.
It says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
See that? And when it's talking about and the floods and this and that, I talk about different circumstances. You know, because when you come into this truth, man, you got it tells you Shabbat. I believe it's 1. Shabbat chapter 1, and if I'm not mistaken, it tells you, my son, when I come to serve the Lord, prepare our soul for temptation. Man, constantly endure. So no, that's why the scripture was saying right there, the brother was reading. If you can read that again, brother, Father Bashar, because it's telling you about everything you're going to go through when you come into this truth. And also, you got the cost we always talk about. You know?
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
That's trial, tribulation. You know what I'm saying? That's everything that you go through. And see.
Hey man, where do you think they get the Three Little Pigs book from?
That's right, bro.
You know?
And that's also telling you right there, because it's telling you like storms.
Yeah.
And that's Yahawashi.
Yeah.
Yo, that's Yahawashi talk. That's how decent Yahawashi is. Cause he like, yo, he using everything that's around you to explain what he's talking about. That's what, that's wisdom, man. You know what I mean? Like, they try to make shit so complicated. No, the truth is simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You gotta know the characteristics of something to be able to break it down to a motherfucker. And they like, oh shit, I didn't think of it like that.
Right.
Everything is all knowledge is right.
It's right around you. It's right around you.
That's what the Lord used, man.
Yeah.
All these top schools to be schooled on some bullshit.
X plus 2 trillion
that's
million
crazy.
Billion and to the Y powered. What the hell is he talking about, man?
That's mad.
Right.
You learn by seeing things. And
this mineral collided with this.
Just boom, big
right, and boom, it just happened.
Seeing that's it.
I'm still looking for a monkey to turn into a man, though. I'm still looking for that. Come on, man. You guys got to cut it out, man.
It's crazy. It's like,
hey.
There you go. And listen, that's Esau.
Number confusion. He just confusion.
There you go. Because the Lord is so. What we done again now? Because that's so plain and simple what Yahawashi said.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yahawashi spoke plain. And then that's why he's like, why you speak to us in parables? He said, because it's for you. But he was speaking in parables.
Right.
That's like metaphors. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping to him. Basically. Because that's what we do. Listen to him. Like, yeah, do you like something? You like, oh shit, he said this, dog. Yo, he was spitting. That was Yahawashi spitting, man. You know, metaphors, man. You know, that's what Israel does. We speak in metaphors, man. And if you can get it, you get it. If you can't, you're not going to get it.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to.
That's right. Like that, you got some of the baddest, like Breadman. You know, Breadman was a heavy metaphorical type of dude. That was one of my favorite rappers. Because he made you think about shit when he spit. And I'm like, this nigga just said. He's like Bruce Lee riding the Fuji in the movie. And I'm like, what the fuck this nigga said? And that made you want to go look up with like the things that he said. You know, that's metaphors, parables. And that's what Yahawashi speaks with parables. Because when he spoke, it made you be like, oh, what's that thing? Oh, and now you might go down to the water. When the next time you see the storm or something, you're looking at it like, oh shit, because that's the Father doing that thing down. So now you're like, oh, that's what Yahawashi was saying. Damn, not because you could see it, but it was for you to see, and other people couldn't see that.
Yeah. It says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew. Again, like the brother was saying, rain, you see that, right? Wind, you can feel that, right? And it says, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
Yeah, founded upon a rock, so it beat upon it. You know, it's like, yo, you get, like, yo, you look at like a tornado, not like a storm like that, hurricanes, things like that. Now, and that's why that's why I always like to bring up the palm tree, right? When you go to Psalm chapter 1, verse 3, right? You shall be like a tree that's planted on the water. Now, a palm tree, wherever you see palm trees at, they're put in the most vicious spots.
Yeah.
Because a palm tree is one of the only trees that could just like it makes you take things, man. Boom, and bends. Yo, a palm tree, like how you say dope heads, they be like, yo, them niggas are big. They be like, oh shit, dope head. It's a tornado outside. They be the only motherfuckers standing. And everybody niggas be like this and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, no. But in all actuality, that's like a palm tree because like a palm tree can boom, it weathers the storm. And it doesn't bend or it doesn't fall because that's the foundation of the sun. It can't crack. You can't crack a palm tree. You know? And that's a beautiful thing, man. But yo, just to back you up real quick, this Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 2, starting verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahawashi outside, prepare thy soul for temptation. Which the brother was reading, the storms and beating on it. So when you come to serve the Lord is your foundation. Alright? Yahawashi's foundation was Yahweh. Alright, our foundation is Yahawashi and Yahweh. It's a double foundation. Like if you got a lock on your door, you lock it on both lock. Not that, right? It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take care. Be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear Yahawashi outside, by Hashem Arakakadash, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest you fall. Ye that fear Yahawashi outside, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear Yahawashi outside, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. No, that's basically that's what we are doing, man. You know, we fear the world, we try to have that foundation, which we know who our foundation is. If you believe in Allah, you believe in that's not a good foundation. You know, that's different foundation that you build on, and your house is going to fall. You know, it's going to be going over. When the wind and all that things come to hit it, it was more of like they had like a tempest. The wind came upon them real quick, and dude was trying to hold down he was trying to hold the tent down. Shalom, what's up, bro? Like, bro, primo. Primo. You know, but when the wind came, see that's our brother. Man.
Right.
You know,
he saw the spirit. It was
just like
spirit.
this,
Yeah.
I believe he walked past every week.
Yeah, that's him.
Heavy,
Yep.
Because that's our brother, man. You know, so the spirit is drawn to the spirit. So you know, hey man, Lord got mercy on him too.
Yeah.
But when dudes try to hold the tent down, right, you know, when that wind came, oops, it lifted him and that nigga went flying. You know? Hey man, that's why it's about having that sturdy foundation. But go ahead, bro.
And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man,
Right.
which built his house upon the sand.
Right. So yo, when we come out here and we telling you, yo, turn back to Yahawashi outside by sharing Kakadash, breaking things down. We're telling you history, we're telling you present, we're telling you future. So if you don't take these words, because the spirit of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. So if you don't take heed to the words of the saying to you, you know, and I mean like take heed now, because yo, this door of repentance is closing. It ain't gonna be open too much longer, man. So the door is shut it. It's like with Noah, man. And yo, when the Lord does that, I don't care how much love that we have for you, because yo, every man in this world, even the man of the truth, they still got somebody they love, man. So you can't get into that Lot's wife spirit, you know. When it closes, and after that, all bets is off.
And guess what? Lot ain't go back and run for her.
That's right.
Right?
Yo,
He
Lot
kept on pushing.
Boogieing.
Yeah.
He like, yo, bitch, you crazy.
He
And
kept on pushing.
and guess what? Lot ain't even turned back.
No, ain't look
see
back.
That bitch get turned to a pillar of salt.
Right.
And yo, guess what? See, Lot was the foundation. See, that's what I'm talking about. From a house with a foundation, right? Because Lot's daughters listen to Lot. Dad, we following you. Lot like, come on. And yo, Lot warned him. Yo, you don't think Lot had love for people that was inside of him?
Right.
But
He tried. He tried.
But the angels of the Lord came to Lot.
Right.
To speak to him personally. And he protected the angels, man. It's like we protect the gospel. You know? And that's showing you how much you really love the gospel. Because niggas get this, and I mean that word niggas, get this word, come on, yeah, it's about me. They want the most views,
right.
All that bullshit, man.
I'm an elder.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I'm a bishop.
Yeah, but
I'm a general.
The Lord is going to give you your title when you come back.
Right.
You know, of course you're going to have titles here. Don't get it wrong. No, but some men, they will kill for those positions.
Right. And guess what? You may be teaching someone that's greater than you, and you don't know. Look at Saul. Look at Saul and David, right? Saul was the king.
Right,
David was a little guy, right?
David loved the Lord that much.
Right.
No, like Apollos. He had to come to Aquilus and Priscilla. Because Apollos, not Apollos. Fuck. Damn. But he believed in the Lord that much. He wasn't that well learned, but he loved the Lord that much. And the Lord's like, yo, go to Aquilus and Priscilla. They're going to teach you. Balance life. Sure, so
it says,
your foundation, you gotta have a sturdy foundation.
It says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand.
Right.
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
Damn. See that? That's Yahawashi is the greatest, man. I'm telling you, because he can.
You talking about a storyteller, boy?
Yeah, yo, he the greatest storyteller ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got these rappers. Yo, Biggie, I got a story to tell. Nah, nigga. Yeah, with Nas say the best storyteller. Nah, nigga.
Right.
Nah, Yahawashi.
That's Yahawashi.
Yo.
Right. In red letter.
He's telling you, and you thinking about like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because everything, when you ask Yahawashi something, and he started speaking, he used everything around him to explain it so you can get it in your fucking mind. You know, so you can get it in your mind, like you like, yo, you know, but I know you see this every day. Well, the church look like this, and break it down. You be like, oh shit, I never even looked at the trash can like that before, like that. But when he spoke about, it, he like, damn. I said, yo, kick that shit, G. Yo, I was he was snapping. Because, yo, he explained to you about the rock, about having the foundation of the rock. And what's this, the sand? He said, great was the fall. But it took the same pressure. Boom, 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 boom. Took the same pressure, man. You know? And it fell greatly. You know? Go ahead, brother. And that's something simple. Brothers try to get too deep. Well, you know, you get to this and that and this and boom and the elements and this. Oh man, you wasn't here when the fucking foundation was created. That's why Yahawashi is the ultimate, man. The greatest, man. The greatest spirit that ever came to this planet. You know?
It says, and it came to pass when Yahawashi had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine.
Come on, man. And that was something light. They was astonished at it. Like,
so his mixtape was the greatest.
That's right. The Yahawashi's greatest hits.
Right, red letter. Red letter edition.
No, that's good. Yeah. That's the gospel.
Right, red letter edition.
Yahawashi's greatest hits. No, that's the gospel. Because, yo, man, like, hey, man, like, because, yo, why was they astonished? Because it's something that they saw every single day. That's why he used it. And people, when you use things that surround a person every single day, and you make them think about it differently, they be like, yo, I ain't seen that before. And it's something simple. Now they be like, oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, damn. Like, what's that meme? Like Instagram, Facebook, the boy from The Wire, he be like, or one of them joints, man. But yo, because he just, Yahawashi was simple, man. He spoke with authority because everything, he named everything, man. You know? And he knew his pastor. He can't go. I think the book right here that you read out of it. Oh, that's talking about that. You know, but niggas can't receive it. That's not doing the R13.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16.
Right.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And as we go into, again, just a reminder for you simpletons, this is the RFID chip, the MOTB, a physical thing.
And yo, this how, and see, yo, what we just was reading about in Matthew, that the 7th chapter, right?
7.
Outside was compared things, right? What is the karama compared to? A grain of rice. So it's still they go to metaphors for
right.
The parables and all that. And see, and that's something so simple. But you can say, yo, it's compared to a grain of rice, and people looking at it like, oh, grain of rice.
Right.
They go, oh, it ain't that. That shit ain't that.
Well, and you hear them say it, but you hear them say it on them news channels and in videos. Yep. It's like a grain of rice. Come on.
And that's the Lord speaking.
Right.
So they don't understand. Oh, right. Man. There you go with the parables again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's comparing, he's letting you know. That's what he's talking about, man. You know, and
you go back to them root words, karagma, karax, grapho. Look it up. Look it up.
And that's the importance of looking up words, going back into words. You know, people they don't. People, that's why I say, seek and ye shall find. But see, so some people, that's and a brother did a video on jealousy the other day. Brother Boston brother's coming down, right? And yo, he was really going in because it was just so he was like the reason. And yo, you could tell because The reason why the wicked scribes and Pharisees, because we have righteous scribes and Pharisees as well, you know. But the wicked scribes and Pharisees, the reason why they hated Yahawashi, they didn't believe on him, and they wanted his spot. That's why they hated on Moses. His own sister hated him. They wanted his spot. You know, that's why I said, they said Moses' seat. You know, but why they said Moses' seat, because they know the law says the commandments, but they didn't do what Moses did.
Huh.
You know, some niggas wicked, man. Like that song said, "Them are wicked." I'm niggas wicked as fuck, man. The Lord gonna come see him, man.
Huh.
Him something, them niggas, man.
Huh.
You know? Yeah.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
That's plain and simple.
Right.
How you don't understand that?
And they did a test run, right, with the Vlade Diva.
Oh, that's right.
As the brothers say, the Yakata.
That's right. Yakata.
You know, they did that test run. That's the same thing they're going to do.
That's right.
Right? You're going to be out of society. For real, for
and
real.
Yo, they was like you said, bro. Because I remember when we went down there, because Gerard, right? Frankie section we did it for. Frank,
Right.
That's like the beginning. Gerard and Frankie.
Yeah.
Now that's like Port Richmond section of Philadelphia.
Right.
So that's like an up and coming area, which ultimately they're trying to make a lot of places like that in Philadelphia.
Huh.
But it was places, we used to go. We was trying to go into I think it was Frankfurt Hall.
Yeah.
Me, you, and
Yeah.
Doc.
Yeah.
Have a little sip or whatever. Get something to eat. There's you can't come in here unless you vaccinate.
Right.
What the fuck? I'm looking at this nigga like, hold up. I used to come in this store with this one job. I used to drink all the time. But that, like you said, that was a test run.
Right.
It was that we about to shut shit down. That was your preview
Right.
to what's about to happen.
And hey, and that's why a lot of people got it, right? Because they would lose their job, or because they wanted to continue to enjoy the pleasures of this place, right? That's why. They couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't handle the pressure. So that pressure is going to be even greater, with the RFID chip.
That's right. Now I got to switch. Because that's a heavy statement that you made, bro. Because people got it because they wanted to go back to society.
Yeah, that pressure bust pipes.
They went up town to a quiet town. Kick out a quiet town. Tie it down. That's what the niggas did on that single
Right,
shit.
right.
He said, y'all know where to buy it now. You know what I mean? So they started putting the pressure on niggas.
Right.
You don't get this.
Right. You ain't gonna be able to do this and this, that.
Me, nigga.
Yeah.
So look, this Romans chapter 8 and verse cut. All right, this is Romans chapter 8, verse 33. It says, who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifieth. Who is he that condemneth? Is it a Mashiach that died? Yeah, rather that is risen again. Who is even at the right hand of the Most High, who also maketh intercession for us. God damn, yo, check it out. And yo, that's man. That's bad. It's like the Lord is telling, like, yo, who's this? This is it. He's talking about him. This is Apostle Paul talking. He's talking about, like, yo, man, but who did this? Who did this? Who did that? Who makes intercession? That's that, and it's the difference between the Father and the Son. Because he's the mediator between us and Yahweh. He's the one that goes to Yahweh, yo, your lawyer, if you will, right? Check it out. It says, verse 35, Romans 8:35. It says, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter, man. You know? So none of those things is supposed to separate you from the Yahawashi outside. Why should I try to gospel you going to go through all those things, man? You know? But guess what? You're supposed to take it cheerfully and keep it pushing.
God.
You got it.
Verse 18.
God damn,
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast,
right.
for it is the number of a man,
Right.
and his number is 600 threescore and six.
Right. 666. Outside stick.
God.
That's what they're gonna put in your arm. You know, your forehead. They're gonna make it seem convenient.
God.
And all of this right now is it's already set up. The beast system is here. It's already set up. You know, like I was watching the video. When you say, one thing you say, you was like, yo, man, you said, you know what? You used to have to come and open the door. So now you can just wave your hand. I was like, oh shit. Yo, that shit was simple, but I'm like, it had me thinking like, oh shit. All you gotta do is wave your hand. I'm like, damn. Like, cause when you think, cause now you put your hand on the joint,
Right.
it's going to open the door. Cause like you ain't just gonna be, but they get you used to that motion. You know? So I was like, God damn, this is a decent ass video. The brother was putting it down on the niggas, man. You know? But like, yo, man,
It's coming.
Like
It's here.
Like you were saying, it's the gradualism.
Right.
Because people, like, they don't just spring it all in your lap at one time.
Right.
It just boom, 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 boom. So it's there. It's like, now once it's there because you're so used to it,
Right.
It's a thing. You know? Now they can force it on everything. Nigga, you better get this and we gonna put your ass together. Pick a side. You know, and that's what we've been doing, choosing the side. Lord's willing, we can be a part of that. Now, we choose the Yahawashi on side.
Dash.
Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. So Lord's willing, man. You got
That's it, brother.
Lord's willing, man. It's edifying. You know, you got some other next week. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, and bring millstone, trust the truth, out of the citations to the left. So next week, we're going to say the Wafa Baba Ball.
Wafa Baba.
Kwam Yashara.
Kwam Yashara.
Shalom.
Wow.